Bıktım. So, yeah. Now, okay. Hotep Senu Hena Senut Tiran Isha Kanuku Kemet. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry because it was a connection issue. So I'm going to stop and, I want to check the sound quality and we're going to deal with this. I'm going to share the link also to get, well, actually, I share the link to get on the panel, but I'm going to, have it on the screen. I will stop soon. But the title of this live stream is Sabir Bey said Kemet doesn't mean black. Stop being pseudo, in parentheses. Now, as a matter of fact, you're going to hear him being pseudo. You think that people grow, that people learn, that people mature. But he's welcome. What's amazing is that he was live and, but I want to play, I'm not going to play that part, but he said, tell them that they can come or something like that, man. This dude doesn't want to discuss. He doesn't want to learn. He just wants to be pseudo. Whenever you hear me say Gaga Google scholarship, he's the one.
Yeah, no, but it ain't the people, right? Let me help you out. I'm gonna help y'all out real fast with some language, and I know his audience is listening. Do you know the first language ever Do you know the first language? Either one of y'all?
Well, brothers and sisters, brace yourself. I don't know the first language ever. Apparently, he knows it. Let's listen.
Yes, baby language.
Baby language, right?
So, baby language is a language now? All right. Okay. Okay. Well, it's a language. We can learn it and we can speak it, right? Sounds pseudo, but it's okay.
Baby language is the first language. It's Gaga Goo, like Lady Gaga, Gaga Goo. Baby speak. Who else speaks like that? Who else talks? Well, whoever this is, who you are, let me see your face first. Or you're not coming on. You can just sit back. So, Gaga Goo is numbers, basically. Like most animals, numbers, hand signals, and stuff like that.
Is it serious right now? Gaga Goo is numbers? There's one thing I forgot, but he did say that more means navigator. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a nationality, navigators is not supposed to be a nationality. Anybody can be a navigator. It just takes a little training. You don't need to earn a PhD to become a navigator, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Let's listen to the first language, Gaga Goo.
Gaga Goo, it's numbers. Babies talk to one another. They talk. They're numbers. The other
they sure do.
Right? They know what they communicate with each other. They be talking with each other. You notice that? They be sitting there talking to each other. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what the hell they saying. The other language, if y'all not familiar with this, and if
it's a language. How come we don't know what the hell they're saying? So it's an undeciphered language then, I guess.
You can probably find it. You should look that up too. Now, don't try to steal what I'm saying because it's going to be very hard. Give me 1 second.
All right, so just looking for a place to park. It's busier than usual today. When I stop, I will share the stream on my timeline on both my channels, and I will tag him. Not expecting him to come, but I'll still tag him just in case. And everybody's welcome to get on the panel, but for him to say that Kemet doesn't mean black, okay, Sabir Bey, what does Kemet mean then? If Kemet doesn't mean black, what does it mean? This dude talked about chemistry, but I'm going to play the excerpt. I just heard a few seconds of it, but those people, it's beyond me. It's beyond me. Wasn't so. Sabir Bey, when I spoke to you, you were claiming that Ibn Khaldun wasn't racist, right? It's like it doesn't even take long for people to see how pseudo you are. You don't have to be pseudo, Sabir Bey. Now, if there's any followers of Sabir Bey, then feel free. But he's just teaching you foolishness. What he's teaching you is straight up foolishness. Straight up foolishness. For real. You seen the thumbnail? The thumbnail of this video is taken from Alan Gardner's Egyptian Grammar 3rd Revised Edition. I think it's page 597, but I'm going to verify as soon as I stop. I'm going to stop real soon. We have pseudo Reggie. You seen yesterday he showed his 2 middle fingers to people who just informed that this museum tour that they charge $150 for, but the entry to the museum, the African American Museum in DC, Washington, the entry is free of charge. Then we have pseudo Smash Walkwell who said that the Hyksos are fake, they made that up. Now Reggie is pseudo also because he said that Heru is Greek and that Ma'ad is a bird. And we have pseudo Sabir Bey who denied the racism of Ibn Khaldun. We came up with the Gaga Gugu being the first language. And who now says that Kemet doesn't mean black. I'm going to stop soon. You know what? I wonder if I should. It's a bit dear here. You know what? I'm good here. I'm going to park here. I'll be with you shortly. All right. So give me a few seconds, all right? I'm going to use my computer. get to this now. Won't be long. Share the connection. I'm gonna be ready to go.
Okay, so now I'm gonna check the sound quality. How come I don't hear the background music? Oh, because it's on mute. So let me just. Microphone check 1 2. Microphone check 1 2. Checking the sound. It sounds good. So I'm going to share the stream on my community timeline. I'm going to tag Sabir Bey. I'm live now. Boom. That's done. And I'm going to share on my other channel as well. Very sorry it took me a minute to start, but it was a connection out. Now, tag Sabir Bey. Done. Now, the link to get on the panel has been shared in the chat. You have it there. And let me verify the page number of Alan Gardner's book. I think it's 597. It is indeed 597. Let me share. Let me make. Yeah, it is sharing. Okay. So here you have Chem. That's the I6 glyph. Some people describe it as a crocodile skin, crocodile scale. Diop described it as a piece of charcoal. and Bin Mali and Robert. Oh damn. Um, I forgot the other author's name. You know, the Blue Book, how to read her. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Richard Parkinson. I'm sorry, Mark Collier, Bin Mali, and Richard Parkinson. How to read Egyptian hieroglyphs, a step-by-step guide to teach yourself. They have described the Isis glyph as charcoal as well. So that being said, then we have the owl, which is just a phonetic complement, which means that without the owl, it's still Kem. That's the transliteration with our script, KM. And you can see that it means black, right? So then we have Kemet, and it says the black land. You know, that's what we call Egypt. You see? So that being said, you have a reference there. You're gonna hear from this guy. Now let me show you. See, yesterday he made 2 videos. One entitled Kemet doesn't mean black, and the other one, Kemet don't mean black people. All right, if you want to claim it doesn't mean black people, fine, but that's my issue right there. Him saying that Kemet doesn't mean black. If it doesn't mean black, then what does it mean? So we're going to hear from him a few seconds. I've shared the fair use disclaimer. For the record, copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Only heard a few seconds, you know, so
try to invest in the books, okay? Try to invest in them, okay? So, or you can probably do this. So the crazy part is, right, when you, let's say, for instance, right, you describing a phone. If I say this is a black speaker, what kind of black speaker is this? What's the noun to this adjective? What is the noun? It's like a black car, right? Would it be the Hyundai? Would it be the Sonata? Which one? This is basic class Civics 101, right? So if you go to a dictionary, you look up nouns, pronouns, prepositions, denotations. What is an adjective? To describe something, right? That's basic, right? So what we do is that we look at one word and then we run with it. That's what it is, brother. No, it don't. Because if you really understood what the word chem means, or chemistry, the C will be the K. C is a K, chemistry. Chemistry, right?
So that's the little part that I heard. Now he goes from chem to chemistry. The C will be the K. Sabir Bey, for real, you need to grow up, because you are so pseudo. It is just pitiful, you know. It is pitiful. Like we can do better as a people. If you don't know, just ask. But you in here claiming that you know, acting like you're teaching. Let's hear the rest, and then I can move on.
Carbon, melanin, you can talk about that. But the word, how are they relating to the word black to Kemet? Because if Kemet, black, is modern, a black can probably, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm in my brain. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know until I talk to these cats.
You see that? He's trying to figure it out. So why do you say that Kemet doesn't mean black? You don't even know what Kem means. The root of Kemet, Kem means black. And I've shown you, this is, once again, Alan Gardner's Egyptian Grammar, 3rd Revised Edition. You have a more recent book by Dr. James P. Allen, Middle Egyptian, and you will also see that Kem means black. You will also see that Kemet described or translated as the black land. So we do have black. If you don't know, you don't know. But don't try to teach something you don't know.
I don't know. I'm trying to.
There it is. I didn't even hear that part. I heard when he said he's trying to figure it out. Then I paused, and then you know what happened? I had to find a space to park. But he said he doesn't know. Before I heard him say it, I stated that the dude doesn't know, but he's acting like he's teaching. And this Gaga Google scholar, right? Some people are lucky, you know. He gets money and he travels in different countries and takes a picture in front of a guy who was anti-black. Proudly. Oh my goodness.
Figure out where they get it from. And how they so confused. And y'all been studying this stuff for how long?
How we're so confused. You are confused, Sabir, but you can learn. You can learn. Everybody can learn. I can learn as well, you know. But I'm very familiar with the hieroglyphic. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I'm very familiar. I've been teaching the hieroglyphic or the Medu Neter for years.
And y'all still confused and getting mad because people sit up and say, yeah, brother, but the Egyptians are, you mad because they call it, oh, they don't let Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart is trying to save black people. Or they want Hannibal playing, Denzel playing Hannibal because they don't want to see no, they're not black.
Okay, that's it. We've heard enough. So, you know, as usual, if anybody want to get on the panel, then feel free. You have the link there. But Sabir Bey, you need to grow up. This is pitiful. If you're there, just get on the panel. I don't expect you to do so, but I'm just saying. I'm being kind. I'm being fair. I'm being nice. People can disagree with me, you know. But for those who may wonder, I went on his panel. I think actually twice, you know. And he was scared, you know. He's a runner, and he asked for money in order to have a discussion with me. I don't want to use the word debate, you know. So he's free to do whatever he wants. I'm not making this video to disrespect him, but he's just being very pseudo right now, you know. He's being very pseudo right now. And as a matter of fact, whenever he knows about this video, just tell us what Kemet means then. You're saying he doesn't mean black. Fine. What does it mean? Does it mean chemistry? Can you just show us where you get that from? You talked about dictionaries. See, before that part that I played, he showed several dictionaries. Well, show us a dictionary. Show us a book, preferably by a PhD, right? Because those two books that I've shown you, they're both, you know, PhDs, right? So just show us where you get that from. You know, because the wordplay scholarship, you know, doesn't work. It used to work back then, you know. This is sad. This is sad. And do you maintain that Gaga Google being the first language? Where are the followers of Sabir Bey? There was a few from England who were butt kissing him. Where are you? You're looking like clowns. You're looking like fools. You are looking like clowns. You are looking like fools. See, the Moors, their main thing is to deny the word black in the English language. Well, the word black in the hieroglyphic language or Medu Neter existed way before the English language even existed. So how long are you going to run? How far are you going to run? Now, the word black existed in other languages besides English before the English language. So how long are you going to run? You guys have an ideology which is not factual. It's not science. Now, you don't want to call yourself black, fine. Call yourself whatever you want, but don't deny reality. This is a language, a well-attested language. And what did James P. Allen say? I'm going to share the link. James P. Allen said that the Medu Neter, the hieroglyphic, is the world's oldest attested language. So are you going to go against that? Feel free, be my guest. Here, you have the link in the chat. The world's oldest attested language. Now I'm going to show you. I don't make that up. You will have the reference. You will have the book title. You will have the page number. Let me share my screen. Sabir Bey, that's beautiful. And all the followers of Sabir Bey. And you see, as usual, they're not there. They don't show up. Now, I know it's early in America, but for those who are in England, you know, in 2 minutes, it will be, 12 o'clock lunchtime. Never there, always running. Because your so-called scholarship, your so-called teaching is just ridiculous. You don't stand nowhere. Nowhere. You can do better. You can learn today. So here it is. Let's listen to that. In the world, and I am about to quote James P. Allen in his book entitled The Ancient Egyptian Language and Historical Study. For those who don't know who James P. Allen is, here you can see that I'm going to highlight it for you. He is the Wilbur Professor of Egyptology at Brown University. He is a former curator of Egyptian art at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York and president of the International Association of Egyptologists. Now, I'm about to go on the first page of the book. Here it is. And I'm going to highlight what I am about to read. There it is. Ancient Egyptian is the oldest and longest continually attested of the world's languages. Recent discoveries have demonstrated the existence of Egyptian hieroglyphic writing with phonograms as well as ideograms around 3250 BC, roughly contemporary with the comparable development in Mesopotamian cuneiform, and the last documents composed in Coptic, the final stage of the language, date to the 18th century AD. This extraordinary lifespan of 5,000 years is preserved in a wealth of written material, making it possible to trace the development of the language through at least 3 millennia of its history. That's scholarship. To be able to grow up. I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed. And anybody that follows him ought to be embarrassed. And for those who wonder, I'm live streaming on a regular basis. And most of the time, I share the link to get on the panel. So anybody is free. Anybody that believes what he says, that shares the same belief, you are free to come and we can dialogue. Even if you disagree, it's fine. But, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And this guy, for those who know his channel, you will see when you go on his video, he shows some dictionaries. This is where are you, Sabir Bey? Where are you, followers of Sabir Bey? Come on, let's talk. You like to make stuff up. You see how many people make stuff up? I'm talking with so many people and they make stuff up. Trying to win arguments, making stuff up. V. Bennett is in place to be. Hotep to you. And y'all never there. Y'all don't come and confront your ideals. This is pitiful. This is embarrassing. There's another Moor, Tahaka Bey, who has a registered sex offender on his paperwork, but everybody gives him a pass. And he's also very pseudo. You guys have no scholarship. You guys just have ideology. You can all learn. You can all grow up. Stop giving misinformation to our people. This is shameful. This is shameful. Sabir Bey, was Ibn Khaldun black? My goodness. This dude, Sabir Bey, has a picture in front of the statue of Ibn Khaldun. You guys give him money so he can travel abroad, and he takes a picture in front of an anti-black person, an anti-African person, and he holds the book in his hand. I mean, dang. Is he going to take a picture in front of the statue of Hitler somewhere? Is he going to take a picture in front of a Hitler statue somewhere in some country? Don't you realize how ridiculous it is? And he holds the book of Ibn Khaldun, where Ibn Khaldun describes black people and Africans, you know, black/African people as inferior. Make that make sense. If you better think so, well, you know, hey. I mean, wake up. The foolishness has to stop. The foolishness has to stop. You have a black man who gets paid and he goes abroad in front of a statue of an anti-black person, anti-African person, anti-melanated person, anti-brown person. It's going to be, it's going to take time to find the appropriate term, you know, because they reject black. Many of them reject African too, you know. And he's proud to pose in front of that dude's statue. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? All you people who follow Sabir Bey, aren't you ashamed? Are you proud? Are you guys proud that this guy that you support financially, he takes picture in front of an anti-black person, an anti-Moor person, if you like that term? That Moorish stuff is just, for the most part, it's just inaccurate. Now look, there's a Moorish dude, you know, who was acting like he was teaching the people, and listen to the foolishness that comes out of his mouth. And he was a member of this Bobby Banger idiot, you know, from the pseudo killers, a bunch of pseudos. They're not pseudo killers, they're just pseudos, period. Listen to this. Get out of here. I mean, the Moors, come on, man, just grow up.
Okay. So those lessons.
What is your nationality, brother Ish?
I'm a Moor, brother. I'm a Moor. You know, I'm also you know, Muskogee Creek.
Do you have a passport?
Yes.
What is written in the nationality field in your passport?
Oh, I'm a U.S. citizen.
But what is written in the nationality field of your passport?
My census is a Moor.
You're telling me it says Moor in your passport in the nationality field?
Yeah, I'm a Moor.
No, that's not what I'm asking you. What I'm asking you is, in your passport, there's a nationality field. What is written in that field?
I'm a Moor, brother.
Yes, brother Ishmael, you know very well that's not the question I'm asking you. In your passport, because you said you have a passport, there's a nationality field. Now, what is written in the nationality field?
Moor.
You're telling me that Moor is written in the nationality field of your passport?
Absolutely, brother.
Can you show and prove that?
If I have to, absolutely, brother.
That's the teaching of many Moors, if not most Moors. Now, I don't know if Sabir Bey teaches that, but for all you guys who like to, you know, follow the Moors and their teachings, many Moors told you that Moor is a nationality. Some people claim to be Moorish nationals. It is not a nationality. If it was a nationality, we will see that in the nationality field of their passport. It is not a nationality. It is what? How do you call it? Make believe. Is that what you say? Is that how you call it? It's just dreaming. Stop dreaming. Wake up. Stop dreaming. Wake up. Now we have this platform, like Filthy Frankie's HOK Rape OK platform, supported by Jabari Osase, who have no problem defending an anti-African platform where they teach this.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
So on that platform, they hate Africans. They also hate Hebrew Israelites, but Hebrew Israelites, they are groupies and butt kisses, so they still go on that panel.
Oh, you don't know. Everybody on my circuit, they against the Israelites. We hate the Israelites. We can't stand their doctrine.
And this is what he says about black people, you know, besides other people.
None of us follow Farrakhan over here, man.
So I'll say it again. Black people are the worst of the worst when it comes to their own kind. The niggas, it's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man.
One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day. But nah, man, black people ain't them. We ain't shit, man. Our people is fucked up.
And you know what? Sabir Bey is so weak that after we spoke, he was so embarrassed because he realized how pseudo he is. He got on that dude's platform. Filthy Frankie, that dude who said that black people ain't shit, he got on his platform. This is just weakness. I mean, you can grow up. You can grow up. Now, if you don't grow up, you're just going to look like fools. You're going to look like fools. Where are the Moors? Where is Sabir Bey? Where are the supporters of Sabir Bey? Now, as if it wasn't bad enough, on that panel of Filthy Frankie who said that black people, they have rapists and child molesters defended. Rapists and child molesters defenders that he's still protecting.
After this whole polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob on, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, because I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight.
Ask Sabir Bey what he thinks about that panel that protects rapists and child molesters. Just ask him. Just ask him. Ask him about Filthy Frankie, Scam Cheddar, saying that black people ain't shh. We've been able to Shaka the reformer. Well, there's many people who take issues at this foolishness, foolish so-called teachings, foolish behavior, supporting scammers, rapists, child molesters, anti-African people, right? But not many people have a platform like mine that's been there for like 7 years, you know? But real recognize real, we're here. And they try to censor me. Ask Sabir Bey what his take is, what his opinion is regarding Sanetta, who said that black people and yourself, followers. You see, some of you are so groupies that even if you have an opinion, even if you feel like, okay, I'm not down with Sanetta because he said black people and if Sabir Bey says he's down with him, then you're gonna say you're down with him. That's how much groupie followers you are. 2024, we have adults who be butt kissing anti-African people, anti-black people, and defenders of rapists and child molesters. So we have this pseudo dude, Sabir Bey, who goes public and says that Kemet doesn't mean black. What does it mean? This dude talking about Gaga Google scholarship, Gaga Google being the first language. Are you kidding me? Is there any book where it says that Gaga Google is the first language? Have you ever seen that? Did he show and prove? My people in the UK will be butt kissing individuals just because of their location. Y'all looking horrible, for real. Some of you feel inferior. Some people in America feel superior. But some people outside feel inferior, and you just be butt kissing. It's not about where people are from. It's not about where they are born. It's about, is it accurate or not? I've seen a few people from England butt kissing Sabir Bey. But I understand why you don't show up. Because it would be a bad look for you to say that you have no problem with rapists and child molesters. So you like pseudo teachings, you're looking like clowns. V. Bennett wrote, I think lots of the pseudo stuff is really about molesting people's mind before you get to the body. This is pitiful. This is pitiful. Where is Sabir Bey? Where are the followers of Sabir Bey? Where are the supporters of Sabir Bey? And they call that scholarship. They call that teaching. Are you kidding me? Which scholar said that Gaga Google is the first language? Which linguist said that Gaga Google is the first language? Now, some of you were not there from the beginning. Let me play that Gaga Google scholarship of Sabir Bey.
Yeah, no, but it ain't the people, right? Let me help you out. I'm gonna help y'all out real fast in some language, and I know his audience is listening. Do you know the first language ever? Do you know the first language, either one of y'all?
Well, brothers and sisters, brace yourself. You know, I don't know the first language ever. Apparently, he knows it. Let's listen.
Yes, baby language.
Baby language, right?
So, baby language is a language now? All right, okay. If it's okay. Well, it's a language, we can learn it and we can speak it, right? Sounds pseudo, but it's okay.
Baby language is the first language. It's Gaga Google, like Lady Gaga, Gaga Google. Baby speak. Who else speaks like that? Who else talks? Well, whoever this is, who you are, let me see your face first. Or you're not coming on. You can just sit back. So, Gaga Google is numbers, basically. Like most animals, numbers, hand signals, and stuff like that.
Is this serious right now? Gaga Google is numbers. You know, there's one thing I forgot, but you know, he did say that more means navigator. You know what I'm saying? You know, so if it's a nationality, you know, navigators is not supposed to be a nationality. You know, anybody can be a navigator. You know, it just takes a little training. You know, you don't need to earn a PhD to become a navigator, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Let's listen to the first language, Gaga Google.
Gaga Google, it's numbers. Babies talk to one another. They talk. They're numbers. The other
they sure do.
Right? They know what they communicate with each other. They be talking with each other. You notice that? They be sitting there talking to each other. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what the hell they saying. The other language, if y'all not familiar with this, and if you...
It's a language. How come we don't know what the hell they're saying? So it's an undeciphered language then, I guess.
You can probably find it. You should look that up too. Now, don't try to steal what I'm saying because it's going to be very hard. Give me 1 second.
Don't try to steal what he's saying because it's going to be very hard. VB, how you doing, brother? Young Harold's in the place to be. He wrote, they're under the bed, hiding or getting ready for work because they Black Americans, not Moors. It's not just in America. You have some in England, you know, and other places. Shame on you. all of you who follow Sabir Bey, because he's pseudo and he's not taking none of his foolishness back. Feel free, VB. How you doing, brother V Bennett?
I'm good, bro. You know what? I'm sorry, you just called me. I'm eating a salad, man. So 2 seconds. You know, it occurred to me. Can you hear me? Can you
He's
hear me?
very
Is the
low.
audio
That's
okay?
why I reduced the music, but
Oh,
we hear you still.
what about now?
Yeah,
You
it's
can hear me
better.
now?
Yeah, it's better. Thank you.
Okay. It occurred to me that, you know, it's not, it can't, or it made me ask the question, is it a coincidence that the scholarship is so low? It's not just so low. It's not just that it's pseudo. It's something else about the scholarship, man. It's requiring you to ignore fact. It requires that you ignore fact willingly. And in that case, it's very much like molestation, bro. It's not so innocent as being pseudo, because pseudo is just when it's something, a claim you're making is fake. No, these people repeatedly ask you over and over to ignore fact. That's dangerous, man. So there's something else afoot. And it just occurred to me that, damn, that's funny, because that's the definition of molestation, you know, that they're molesting minds.
Mental
They're
molestation.
Yeah, straight up. I'm not joking at all when I'm saying this, man. I'm not joking at all. Google the shit. Mental molestation. I mean, really, I'm saying it. It's requiring them to ignore fact. And when you get, that's a form of mental abuse. And when you get into that mental abuse area, you can only, it only makes you wonder what else is going on, because, you know, most people that are sexually abused are mentally abused too. You know, it's not like they're separate content, you know, that they exist separately. You know, no, man, it's like people would deal with abuse, sexual abuse. They deal with a lot of mental abuse from the same individuals too, you know, because the person has to convince them to keep going along with it. You see what I'm saying? It's true.
It
Say
is
it. Say it
cheerleading.
ain't so.
It's not scholarship, it's cheerleading. You know, because like you said, they're ignoring facts. There's no facts with what he's saying. Gaga Google posing, you know, taking a picture in front of an anti-black, anti-African person. You know, I mean, this is so like Sabir Bey and all Sabir Bey's followers. Ibn Khaldun, was he black? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Go ahead, VB.
Imagine if you could find someone that could sit there and listen to you say, what's the first language? What's the first language? It's baby language. Gaga Google is numbers. Imagine if you could find someone that would actually believe that dumb shit. Ignore all the facts, all other information on earth, and sit there and be like, yes, I get it. You got your, if you find a person, you have your perfect slave, because you could tell that person anything and they will believe it. And you can most likely do anything to them too because of that.
Well, he has a lot of slaves. Sabir Bey has a lot of slaves. And those of you who know him, feel free to tell him about what I said. I did not call him names. I did not lie on him. But he's being pseudo. Sabir Bey, stop being pseudo. That's just too much. There should be some level. Like, you know, you can be a little bit pseudo, you know. But right now, you're just too pseudo. That's too much. And you in here with all those dictionaries, you should know the meaning of pseudo. This is just ridiculous, you know. I mean, you can learn. Feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. But it's all good to show all those books. Why don't you just present something that's coming out of those books with those crazy claims that you're making, like Gaga Google? I mean, this is, but it's life. It's okay. We're documenting it, brother. It's all good, you know. But just for the record, please. Oh, you know, I misspelled stop. I forgot the T. I just realized that. So I'm gonna edit the video now. I'm gonna edit the title. Boom. Please stop being pseudo. Okay. Stop being pseudo, Sabir Bey, please. Okay, I cannot do it here, so I'll do it directly on the video. My goodness, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Sabir Bey. And all the people who follow Sabir Bey, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. Oh, I have to change. Okay.
But look,
Yes, you can.
that's also the same mental molestation KRS one be doing to people with that simple hip hop bullshit. You know, this thing about, judge me by this book, and this book is what I will use to judge you. It's like, man, get the fuck out of here. What is that? Don't judge me by that book. What the hell? Like, it ain't nobody gonna judge you by that book either. Thank God. These guys are what they do is they find young people. Sorry, hold on. It's because I ate a chili, yo. I'm sorry, yo. I had a chili in my
It's okay,
salad.
it's okay. But I'm gonna end this stream anyway. I'm gonna end it. I was there for an hour. Sabir Bey did not show up. His followers, his supporters, his groupie, cheerleaders, slaves did not show up. So an hour is good enough. They can show up any other time. I'll be live streaming on a very regular basis. So feel free if you have any closing remarks, brother.
Yeah, man. Stop letting people talk bullshit to you. Bullshit talk is one of the most dangerous things you can encounter in your life.
You made it plain.
It's going after your mind. It's going after your soul. It's worse than just robbing your stealing your money one day. They trying to steal your money every fucking day. They want your body too. Anyway, all right, bro. Peace.
Peace, brother Bennett. You made it plain. Stop letting people telling you BS. Andrew Abundant is in the place to be. I'm going to make my closing remarks. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the net shadow, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I stay fast. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do I too? Do I shadow? Hotel. Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving Medu Nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody is interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Nature classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Netia class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.